In my last video, I talked about how to make an EMC generator on Tekkit Legends with a diamond chestplate, and someone commented and asked me how to make it with a golden pickaxe. So today I'm going to show you how to do that, and here are the resources you will need. 1 wrench Buildcraft, 2 filters from Blue Power, 4 pneumatic tubes from Blue Power, 2 timers from Blue Power, 10 bluestone wires, 2 levers. You're of course going to need 2 golden pickaxes. One is going to need to be fully healed, and one is going to be at 31. At 32, the EMC goes back to 6,152, and that'll make the EMC generator completely pointless. And you'll also need 2 energy condensers and 1 alchemical chest. And the energy collector and the antimatter relay are almost optional. It's possible to do it without them, but I would say it's harder to do it without them. And I'll explain that once I get to that part. First step is to place the alchemical chest, and you're going to need lots of repair talismans. I find this amount to be okay, leaving 2 rows at the bottom just in case it overflows. And energy condenser, it doesn't really matter how far away you put it as long as you leave at least 1 space for the tubes. So you just place it here, and then you're going to place the other one around whatever length you want it to be on the other side. For energy collectors, I know you said you didn't need them, but for the sake of the video we're going to do it. And how you would do it in this situation is break 2 holes, one under it and one to the left, place 2 of them there, place one behind it and one next to that one, and then you want to place the relay right next to it, and place a collector to the left of the relay, in front of it, on top of it, and then on top of the energy collector. So that's 8 relays, or 8 collectors, and 1 relay. Next step is filter, and you're going to need 2 of them. And if you don't want to use the wrench, you can just kind of place it strategically like this. You want this is the output, so you're going to need to place it like that on the energy condenser and the alchemical chest. And the wrench is just in case you mess up, and it's not a necessity, but if you can't place it in the right direction, then maybe you want to use the wrench. And then next you're going to use pneumatic tubes. These can be as long as you want. I like 2 just because I want to look at it for more than half a second. And you want to just connect the first one to the alchemical chest, and then from the alchemical chest you want to go to the energy condenser. Okay, after you have everything in place, you have all your golden pickaxes in here, you have the correct lowest EMC value pickaxe in your first filter, you have all the repair talismans in the first alchemical chest, you have the fully repaired golden pickaxe in the second filter, and you have to have something in the last energy condenser, like red matter, diamonds, anything that's higher EMC than a pickaxe and can be stacked. If you don't put anything in here, it will fill all of this up and everything will just stop working, and it will potentially crash your game like it has crashed mine 3 times in the past 10 minutes. But just make sure you have something here. Red matter is hopefully what you should be striving to make with this EMC machine. Okay, after you have everything placed, you can start placing your timers. I place the second filter timer first, so I can get any golden pickaxes that happen to go in the alchemical chest out, and then you can place your second timer on the first filter to make sure it'll start filtering out these low EMC pickaxes. And I connect wire to both of mine just in case I ever want to turn them off, and you can connect it anywhere. I don't recommend connecting them both on the same one because that causes them to overflow. And that's what happened on my fully built system over here while I was testing it. It overflowed a few times, and it was not fun to clean it up. So lever, this is the off position, turn it on, it'll stop filtering them out, and same for this one. So I'm going to keep this one off I'm going to keep the filter off for a moment and change this timer interval to the lowest it can go, which is 100 milliseconds. And then I'm also going to change this one to 100 milliseconds. So once I turn it back off, it's gonna start pumping them out, and it should never overflow if you keep it at this state. If it's always pumping them in, it should always be pumping them out, and it is going to stack red matter very, very quickly. Okay, that's basically it. That's all you have to do. And if you ever run out of pickaxes, which will happen, it happens a lot more than you think it will, then what you can do is you just come over here, you take whatever you've made, some of whatever you've made, you come back and you just replace it. And that is put over 400,000 times 7, however many red matter I put in there, more EMC to start making these golden pickaxes. So I highly doubt that will run out, but you can just leave it sitting here, just leave it doing whatever you want, and then you can continue and go out and do whatever you need to do in your world while this is making you red matter. So I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, like it. If you want to tell me anything that I can do to improve this machine, or if you want to know how to do a different type of EMC generator, maybe with a different item, I can try and do that and upload it as fast as I can. And thanks for watching.